Welcome to Love It or Leave It, Live or Else. Let's get into it. What a week. Rumor has it Donald Trump might be planning to announce his 2024 candidacy as soon as this fall. But at least we've got the rest of this innocent, carefree summer where everything's going our way. Announcing his candidacy this summer. Oh no, said Merrick Garland, I missed my chance to not be accused of politicizing the next election. Oh well, back to bed. So tired. A tired Merrick Garland. Sleepy, sleepy, sleepy. The January 6th committee says Secret Service members deleted texts from January 5th and 6th. According to a letter sent by the Homeland Security Inspector General to members of Congress, look, obviously this is deeply concerning, but if I texted my work husband that Trump choking me out in the Beast turned me all the way on, I'd delete it too. No matter what the IG says. You gotta get rid of that text. You'd rather go to jail than have that text come out. The Secret Service alleges the texts were lost due to a device replacement program, but they were erased shortly after they were requested by investigators. I want to make fun of this claim, but I lost my phone once, and now I'm 5 years deep in a text conversation with who? I really don't know. There's no name, just a number. They're either my closest female friend or an Uber driver. Texas is suing the Biden administration over their announcement that federal law states hospitals and doctors have a legal obligation to provide abortions if the mother's life is in danger, no matter what the local law might say. Your Honor, if Texas doesn't have the right to let Texans die preventable deaths, then how do you explain our gun laws or failing power grid or COVID policies? We have a brand to uphold. Partner? I don't know about the partner. Lauren Boebert's gun-themed restaurant, Shooters, located in, of course, Rifle, Colorado, closed down after the lease was revoked by the building's new owners, yeah. Let's hear it for landlords? Doesn't seem right. The owners also run a cannabis dispensary and said they felt a moral imperative to end the lease. The restaurant previously made headlines in 2017 due to a diarrhea outbreak involving 17 people. Public safety reminder, if you plan to eat at a restaurant run by Lauren Boebert, remember, always assume that your ass is loaded and never point your ass at something unless you intend to destroy it. Meanwhile, in California, as a result of redistricting, longtime right-wing, anti-gay California Republican Ken Calvert's very red district has become a bit more purple because he has some new constituents. Gay as hell Palm Springs. To save his job after decades of anti-gay votes and once sending out lavender flyers to mock a gay opponent, but now facing a challenge from a gay former federal prosecutor, he has moderated on issues like marriage equality. It wasn't always my position. It's a different country than it was 30 years ago, said Ken Calvert in full drag. On the East Coast, the average Manhattan rent has broken $5,000 for the first time in the city's history. What's New York if no one can take a chance and move there? If it was this expensive 100 years ago to move to the Lower East Side, there'd be a bunch of Eastern European Jews, fire lapping at their doors saying, you see this letter from Jaime? At these prices, we'll take our chances with the Russians. I want you to know something. With the pogrom was the alt. And we just... And we felt that was too hard. And I think that based on your reaction to the Russians, I think we made the right decision. Jaime was my great-grandfather's name. The internet rallied behind a 14-year-old submission to New York's Ulster County Board of Elections sticker contest, a grinning, rainbow-covered, red-eyed human head with spider legs declaring, "I voted." I love it. I just love it. Nothing has captured the experience of voting as this does. I've never seen the experience of looking down at the ballot and clawing at it with a pencil in this age, much like this red-eyed freak. I think that should be the I voted sticker. It's our last election ever. Let's have some fun with it. Speaking of elections, John Fetterman's campaign for Senate paid Jersey Shore star Snooki to make a cameo clowning on Dr. Oz, Fetterman's opponent.
I know you're away from home and you're in a new place, but Jersey will not forget you. I just want to let you know I will not forget you. And don't worry, because you'll be back home in Jersey soon. This is only temporary. So good luck. You got this, and Jersey loves you.
I don't need politics to be fun all the time, but wouldn't it be nice if it was a little more often as fun as the Fetterman campaign is having obliterating Dr. Oz? They're really taking pleasure with it. I love it. Always pointed out that he's filming these things in New Jersey. Pointed out every time he takes a picture like a tourist. I love it. Dr. Oz posing with a Philly cheesesteak. He doesn't eat Philly cheesesteaks. You can see it in his eyes. He's fucked. He has rich skin. You know? You can't come back from rich skin. It's a choice you made. If you want to have rich skin, you don't get to be a senator from Pennsylvania. You can maybe make it in California or New York, but you're not going to get it out. You're not going to make it in Pennsylvania. That rich skin. Sandblasted. I think it's cool. Just don't get to be a senator. The geniuses over at Peloton capitalized on the internet's thirst for Christopher Meloni with a new commercial featuring the Law and Order star exercising in the nude.
Apparently, some people think the way I work out is strange. Honestly, I don't get it.
Bum, bum. Peloton, come on. You don't have to try so hard. You won us over when you killed Mr. Big. Obviously, this should have been in gay news, and that was a mistake, and we're sorry. Scientists transplanted genetically modified pig hearts into 2 recipients who are on life support but have been declared legally brain dead in an experiment they say shows encouraging signs for potential trials in humans. Okay. The way they figure it out if it worked is a doctor leans down and whispers to the unconscious brain-dead patient, "Oink if you love this." I'm sorry, that one was for me. I love that, it made me happy. Can anybody just sign up to be part of these experiments? If so, this is my verbal consent form. If I'm gone, get in there, get weird with it. Just like you're up in heaven with a few other people who died in the bus accident with you. What? The rule is you go with the people at the same time. Otherwise, it wouldn't make sense. And like the organ donors amongst you are feeling pretty good about your decision because the ones that aren't feel guilty, and they go down. But you're up there with the organ donors, and there's somebody next to you, and you're like, look at that, my liver saved a child, and then someone's like, look at this, my corneas helped someone see again. What did they do with you? They help people. It's good. But what they do? They're learning a lot. It's not going to help. It's going to help more than one. See, you helped one person. I'm helping a lot of people. Oh, did they like use your organs to help a bunch of different people that were all in need? No, they took a pig, put a part of a pig in me, and it worked. A bummer. Science is great. We love science. We love science here. Huh? Yeah, science. Applaud if you love science and care about your horoscope. Full of shit. Full of shit. It's a dumb shit. Horoscope people. Oh, you're such a Scorpio. Are you? Are you a Scorp? What are you? Oh, what does that mean? What is the position of the? What does your shirt say? Here for Jon Lovett. You have a sparkling for Lyle Lovett. Sit down. Sit down. Wait a second. Hold on a second. Were you actually here to see Lyle Lovett? No? What is going on? She's being a Scorpio. I'm getting the move it along fingers from the production team. You don't give me the fingers. I swear to God, I'm a Leo, so I will drag this out. I found the button. You don't need to give me the finger anymore. Read what I'm doing. Trim that down, but keep some of it. A previously unknown self-portrait of Vincent van Gogh was discovered at the National Galleries of Scotland on Thursday. The portrait was found on the back of head of a peasant woman. This is the original deleting a nude but forgetting to delete it from your recently deleted folder. Experts warned against herbal abortion device that circulated on TikTok that advises viewers to use mugwort and parsley to terminate an unwanted pregnancy. Do not learn how to do abortions on TikTok. TikTok is where you diagnose ADHD, autism, narcissism, and bisexuality, but nothing further than that. That's it. The only medical advice you should get on TikTok is a person who heard one thing from their therapist and then records a video saying, this is a universal truth that applies to everyone seeing this video. That is what TikTok is for. In honor of National French Fry Day, Heinz has created an abomination called spoon fries, which are French fries shaped like spoons, allowing sickos and perverts to shovel in the maximum amount of ketchup. After all we've learned, and after all we've been through as a society, it is a mistake to give Donald Trump a ketchup catapult. The damage he will do to our institutions. With that. An article in The Cut explored the ongoing battle within a Princess Diana fan group to prevent users from posting their masturbation schedules. Yeah, you heard me. I was on the forum, though, and all I saw was someone letting everyone know when Big Ben would be chiming. Wait, I get it. I heard it. As I said it, I heard it. I heard it. Shut it down. And finally, 4,000 beagles have been rescued from a Virginia dog breeding facility and are looking for new homes. Luckily, one area woman promised to take 101 of the dogs immediately. No questions asked.
My mama told me when I was young, we should vote for Democrats. Asked for pronouns and taught me CRT. Gave me a pink pussy hat. It will get better when Trump is gone, she said. There's not good folks on both sides. So just come home, big girl, and have no doubt. We will heal when he is out. Well, I guess I was dead wrong. No rappers past the bomb. This country is fascistic. I'm so tired and gay. I've been some war everywhere. There is no oil to spare. Canada's right there. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Courts will take our rights away. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Tired and gay. It's a gerontocracy. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Long track, baby, I'm so tired and gay. Don't watch Fox News, they hate the Jews. Is that Rudy? Then hide the booze. Don't want babies? You can't refuse. Press news. Press news. But Lovett is here to make you laugh, and he has brought quite a crew. After Chicago, we'll go to D.C. for a VCR cleaner let go. A different Lovett is alive. If you're here for him, you can go. Hey! fence, I'm sure that he's great. But that is just a different show. Redundancy committee into a guilty plea. How can I like this? Maybe I'm so tired and gay. Have you read Mark Meadows' text? It's getting higher the best. Hey, Kitty Thomas, you're next. I'm so tired and gay. They will die on this hill. Next gay marriage and the pill. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Tired and gay. Cause that hit and piss and piss. I got an ass you can kiss. Don't let me stick, baby, things don't go the wrong way. So don't complain, take to the streets, then get the roll in the sheets. You're black, white, beige, join our pretend. Gaga, you can't say Orient. Let's go this was an awful scent. So tell your reps to pack the bench. They want the gut in EPA. Soon in schools you will have to bread. Better gay, straight, or bi, you have a reason to cry. Better start marching, baby, lots of good reasons why. We got some crush on dating, and there's a rat wheel to spin. Waiting in the wings, baby, it's Cassidy Hutchinson. So baby, let's start the show. We got a while to go. I know we'll move slow, baby, but we're tired and gay. We're just almost in the spite for the removal of rights. By those that want you, can't we hear the market is tired? Wish there was a new party. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Tired and gay. Sending to a new country. Baby, I'm so tired and gay. Baby, justice slowly, no will just pass away. Oh, what's busting some hay? John is on the way, hey. The Mets are gerrymandered. I'm so tired and gay, hey. I'm so tired and gay, hey. I'm so tired and gay, hey. I'll try being masked, baby. I'm so tired and gay, hey.
Joining us now for a special deep dish installment of Gay News. Welcome back to the show, Abby McEnany. Hi, Abby.
What's up, Jon?
How you doing? Good to see you again.
Oh my God, good to see you too. And also, I just got in trouble for being too loud backstage. It's like we're back in public again. I got in trouble. Hello, everybody.
Hello, everybody. So,
I know he gets mad at me a lot.
I love Abby. It's you know, like how Mick Jagger. I'm gonna explain my analogy in a second. You just stay with me for a second.
Oh, I'm here. I am fucking balls deep in this analogy. I hope Keith Richards comes up.
He won't. Here's the analogy.
I'm balls half deep? That's rough. Okay.
Here's my analogy. You know how when Mick Jagger is on stage, there's a sense that his mouth is too big for the world, that he can't control, that it's like he's trying to make the shapes to make the words, but it wants to open up and become bigger than the room. And it takes all of his energy to keep it to a certain human size. What if that energy were a person? Do you know what I'm saying?
You know what? That tracks. I really thought we were going to go like on a deep dive of the Stones, and I guess it's probably good we didn't. Okay. Oh, that's probably good we didn't. I've been told I've been very shrieky. I won't use the word shrill. Hi.
Exactly my point. So,
and also,
I'll just leave. I want you to just take over.
No, I'm sorry. I'm the worst. Oh, okay. Should I come out again?
No. Stay right here. Abby, thank you for being here.
Jon, I'm very honored to be here with you tonight.
Now, typically with Gay News, we say, but up, Gay News together. But because we're in Chicago, we're going to, please join me in saying, but up, join me in saying, but up, da bear. Okay, exactly. Are you ready?
Born ready, motherfucker. Yes.
But up, da bears. Raven's Home, which is set in Chicago, made history with Disney Channel's first trans character, Nikki, played by actress Juliana Joel and introduced in an episode written by trans comedian Nori Reed. Okay, I take back all the stuff I said, Disney. This is good. You're doing solid post-LeFou work.
Da Bears. Am I committing too hard? Classic. Not hard. Not hard enough, and I missed the assignment. Message received. Let me know on Monday. Okay. President Biden last week awarded soccer player Megan Rapinoe hubbub. Hubbub. Am I right?
Sure.
Okay. President Biden last week awarded soccer player Megan Rapinoe the Presidential Medal of Freedom, the nation's highest civilian honor. Do you know how good you have to be at soccer to make Americans give a fuck? The woman should get a cabinet position.
The Bears.
Red Stars.
What do they do?
It's Chicago's female soccer team.
Okay.
You know, keeping it local.
Got to keep it local. She said receiving the medal was the honor of a lifetime, or in other words, it was her lifetime goal. The Bears.
The Red Stars. Okay.
The Red Stars. NASA's release of spectacular new images from the James Webb Space Telescope has reignited calls to rename the telescope, which currently honors a former NASA administrator involved in the lavender scare of the 1950s when the Truman administration purged LGBTQ employees from the federal government. Oh, what a twisted James Webb we weave. The Red Stars.
I mean, seriously, when I learned about the Lavender Menace, do we have time?
Sure.
You're going really fast. You want me off? I know. I mean, can I just tell this quick thing? Okay, so when I was working so I was found out about the Lavender Menace. I'm like, that would be the fucking ballerest nickname in the world. So I'd be at work and I'm like, somebody would say something, I'd be like, classic Lavender Menace. It never picked up. It didn't stick.
I think it's a great thing to have you be called when you're not there. Like, hey, wait a second. Where's the Lavender Menace?
Yeah.
You know?
It would be like, hey, where's that bitch who wants us to call her the Lavender Menace? It would be more like that. Hey, you know that one who's hitting us over the head with that nickname we don't want to honor her with? Oh.
The Red Stars.
The Bear. Okay.
You're doing so good.
You're doing so good. Oh my gosh. Okay. Woo. Reset.
We're not resetting. We're just powering through.
Oh. Yeah. Not my forte. Okay. The Montana State Library Commission voted against a proposed logo for the Montana State Library over concerns that its prism design looked too much like a pride flag. Yeah, we wouldn't want to compromise the raw heterosexual energy of the public library.
We need to keep the library what it's always been, a place for red-blooded straight men to get together with their bros and quietly read. The Bears.
We're calling that now, and quietly read. If you're doing it quietly...
Nintendo Japan announced that it will provide equal benefits to employees in same-sex unions, even though same-sex marriage is banned by Japanese law. All employees will have to hit a block with their heads in order to receive their coins. Bears.
Bears.
You know what's funny about this?
Oh no!
We had a meeting about what to do with Abby at this show. Of course we did.
Oh.
And I thought that this was like a good structure. You know, in the same way that like a haiku can help kind of put bounds on someone's creative energy and produce something wonderful. And I thought that would get us through it. And you know what? Lesson learned for me. You will never stop coming on this show till the day I die.
Okay, but
you can do no wrong to me.
It's going to be the shows that you are out of the country.
Yeah, the guest hosted ones.
They're like, hey, we have a guest host.
Enjoy
my mailman.
And, enjoy gay news with Guy Branum.
Okay, what's he like? He seems like a delight.
We got to keep going.
Yeah, I swear.
Read this. Just read what's on your card.
Honestly,
read it out loud. You're a newsreader. You're an anchor. Let's go.
I need to put you in a box. Okay. The right-wing Christian group 1 Million Moms, nickname in college. Nuh-uh. Okay.
That was great.
Okay.
See, that's why it's all worth it. That's why I pay. That's why we buy a ticket.
Okay. The right-wing Christian group 1 Million Moms has called for a boycott of Disney's new Marvel movie, Thor: Love and Thunder, complaining that it includes many LGBTQ innuendos and an abundance of euphemisms. Perhaps they'll prefer the sequel I'm working on, Thor: No Innuendo, Just Queer Fucking. Yeah! Do you want me to reread the other one? Okay, I've got just for the take. No. For the other one.
It was good.
Are you sure?
Yeah, that's better.
Oh, are you sure? Okay.
But I'll host the show. You don't have to worry. I got it.
You're very intimidating.
I don't think I am.
Well, you're wrong.
I don't think you're acting like an
John?
intimidated person.
You know what, John?
What?
Sometimes you're incorrect. Okay.
The Bears.
The Cubs?
In a Deadline interview, Jane Lynch insisted that she wasn't deliberately avoiding working with Lea Michele and Funny Girl. I adore her. She's just going to take the show and make it her own. I'm so glad she's getting the opportunity in real life to do the show and not just on Glee, said Lynch, clearly reading from an egregiously misspelled blackmail letter. Can't get enough. It's wrong. It's wrong. It's wrong. The Bears.
When I got this, I wrote a smiley face. That is so funny. Okay. I'm Jon Lovett. I don't like to be complimented by Abby McEnany. Okay. Lynch also received an Emmy nomination for Outstanding Guest Actress in a Comedy Series for her role in Hulu's Only Murders in the Building, where she plays Steve Martin's character's stunt double. Martin Short's stunt double, Tom Cruise, was oddly overlooked. I'm angry.
The Bears.
The Bears. Democratic nominee for Illinois' 17th Congressional District, Eric Sorensen, would be the first meteorologist in the U.S. House in nearly 50 years and Illinois' first elected LGBTQ congressperson ever. I mean, it is so awesome. It really makes sense because there are not many other professions where there are no ramifications for being consistently incorrect. I'm going to do that was a rewrite, and apologies. I just had a bit, and I know it wasn't as good as this one. Are you so mad? That's awesome. There's still a lot of places in this country where it can still be very challenging to come out of the closet as a meteorologist.
It's raining men. It's raining men, he said in tonight's forecast. Hallelujah. The Bears.
I'm loving it. Oh, the Bears.
I'm loving it. It's not McDonald's. Fuck.
Okay, wait.
In May, Taco Bell did a series of drag brunches in major cities, including Chicago, hosted by Quesadilla as part of their Live Moss Pride label. It's a nice gesture, but they shouldn't have scheduled it for brunch. It obviously should have been drag fourth meal. I'm loving it.
Oh, yeah. Okay. Demi Lovato, wearing a wig with bangs, said on Jimmy Kimmel Live that they hit their forehead on a large amethyst crystal and had to get 3 stitches. You gotta keep your healing crystals separate from your wounding crystals. I've seen this happen too many times. Why do you think I'm still single? Ba-da-da-da-da! Da! White Sox.
Earlier this summer, Jussie Smollett sat down for his first interview since his release from jail on Sway in the Morning, where he claimed he didn't know about the backlash to his staged attack until a full year after it happened. I'm sorry, but I'm starting to think this guy might have trouble telling the truth. The White Sox.
And finally, Chicago is home to the Leather Archives and Museum, a museum dedicated, to leather, kink, fetish, and BDSM history and culture.
And a fantastic little cafe, if you can figure out how to get some of that latte around the ball gag. And that's gay news.
I'm a huge fan. Thank you so much.
Abby McEnany, the best.
Jon Lovett.
Abby McEnany, everybody. I love her. She'll be back for hot takes.
Yeah, right. Oh, that's right.
Get out of here.
Apologies.